can't be in here.
Oh god.
It's just when you fired your arrow at the force field, you electrified the nation.
Wow. That's...
Prepare to pay the ultimate price.
Don't come out here and make it sound like we're all beating hearts together. I mean, that seems very fair to me. Very fair. Yes, Katniss.
He believed in this revolution. He believed in you.
What are you doing here?
I came to see you.
What about the baby?
Ah. That's the... Oh, dear. Wagwan people thems. So this is part 3. Yeah, technically part 3 of the Hunger Games series. So I've watched the first one. I've watched now Catching Fire, and I just need to know what happens, because I'm at this moment in time. I'm just like, poor Katniss has now woken up after being thrown back into this horrible Royal Rumble thing with like her peers, to find out that Peter's not there. The girl that helped her name escapes me now, but the girl who helped her is also not there. The fact that she's kind of been lied to and not been told the truth for however long, and that Hamish was kind of in on it. The games master is actually on our side. The fact that her home has been like, there is no District 12 anymore, and that there actually is a District 13. Like, everything's all up in the air. Everything. And the fact that she's just been lit by what was it, 5 million kilojoules of lightning or something. So, you know, she's not in the best way. And as someone said in my comments as well, like, we forget that she is still a kid. This is a kid that's gone through this. So yeah, eager to find out what happens now, and how she basically rips that smile off Snow's face. That's what I want to see. Like, him like cowering and just being like, I'm so sorry. I don't care, Snow. Oof. I'm nervous for all involved, because I feel like something's going to happen in this one as well. Like, that someone isn't going to make it. Whoa.
Miss Everdeen, you can't be in here.
Oh god.
It's just fine. Or don't touch me. No.
So we're starting intense.
Finnick.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to go back for Peta and Joanna,
Joanna.
but I couldn't move. They have Annie too. I wish she was dead.
Oh my gosh. So this has definitely been the most like stark intro like so far. Oh, sister's there though. Oh. Hello, sir.
Colonel Boggs, District 13's head of security. President Coins requested to meet with you.
Amazing actor.
I was told there was nothing left of 13.
So many people, so many levels.
What an honor it is to meet you.
Wow.
I know how disorienting this must be, and I can't imagine what it's like to live through the atrocities of those games.
She seems warm.
When you fired your arrow at the force field, you electrified the nation. If we keep this energy going, we can unify the districts against the capital.
Yeah, strike while the iron's hot.
What about Peta? Is he alive?
I don't know. And I wish that I did. We need to show them that the Mockingjay's alive and well and willing to stand up and join this fight.
Wow.
So we're gonna shoot a series of propaganda. And we're gonna stoke the fire in this rebellion. The fire that the Mockingjay started.
You left him there.
Yeah, she's not over this.
Oh, man.
Peta was the one who was supposed to live.
Miss Everdeen, this revolution is about everyone.
You should have saved Peta.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have rescued the boy instead.
No one else can do this but her. We need to unite these people out there that have been doing nothing but killing each other in an arena for years. They'll follow her. She's the face of the revolution.
He's spitting facts. But she cares about Peter. I care about Peter. Ah. Hey, girl.
You can say no.
I need to see it for myself.
So like, how safe is it to kind of go and do that? That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be so tough. And I'm really surprised that they don't know that District 13 is there. That like the capital doesn't know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's... how is that still standing with all the china and coats, cups, bottles of potions? Oh, that cat. I'll be happy to see you now though.
There you go. Oh, you're breaking my heart.
One single rose. Oh, what? What? Oh, did they come from... they're the flowers that he brought with him. Look at him, getting all pruned.
I won't say rebels. These are senseless acts of defiance. Never let them see you bleed. Panem has had an unprecedented era of peace. It is a peace built upon cooperation.
Aside from like these barbaric games.
Each district supplies the capital, like blood to a heart. In return, the capital provides order and security. The capital is the beating heart of Panem. Nothing can survive without a heart. Which is why all images of the Mockingjay are now forbidden.
Oh my gosh.
To those who ignore the warnings of history, prepare to pay the ultimate price.
Don't come out here and make it sound like we're all beating hearts together and then just... this is horrible, man.
We're okay. Buttercup!
If you're working, put down your work. If you're having dinner, stop having dinner. Because you are going to want to witness this. Please welcome Mr. Peta Millar.
What?
Peta, a lot of people feel as though they are in the dark.
Yeah, I know how they feel.
Oh, bless her.
Peta, Katniss is the one who blew it out. No. You saw the footage.
She didn't know what she was doing. No, we were not part of any rebel plan. We had no idea what was going on.
All right. I was going to ask you to speak about the unrest, but I think you might be too upset.
No, I can...
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a Diane Sawyer interview.
I want everyone who's watching to stop and to think about what a civil war could mean. Is this really what we want to do?
Oh. Oh.
Are you calling for a ceasefire?
Yeah, I am.
We don't know why he's saying that. We don't know why he's saying that. Like, he's in the grips of the capital. Like, what should he say? Like, be like Bodicea. Bring on the arrows. Like, dude. His hand is literally in the lion's mouth. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna say? At least he knows he's, like, alive and well. And groomed.
Maybe he made some kind of deal to protect you.
He's still playing the game.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly my thoughts. Like, he knows what to say and how to say.
I'm sorry.
But...
it's okay. I get him too.
Can you stay with me?
Will you stay with me?
Yeah. Always.
Oh, why does it hit me right in the heart?
Can't sleep. I don't think you know how important you are to them. You want something, you just have to ask.
She got the knowledge. She got the power.
I've decided I'll be your Mockingjay, but I have some conditions. Peta and the other tributes, Joanna Mason and Annie Cresta, will be rescued at the earliest opportunity. If and when Peta is liberated, he will receive a full and unconditional pardon. No punishment will be inflicted. And the same goes for the other tributes.
No.
No?
There will be a tribunal and a fair judgment. Thank you.
The victors will be granted immunity, and you will announce that in front of the entire population of 13. You will hold yourself and your government responsible, or you will find another Mockingjay.
That's it. That's her.
Do you have any other conditions?
My sister gets to keep her cat.
I mean, that seems very fair to me. Very fair. Yes, Katniss.
You're not a prisoner. You're free to join the rest of 13.
Not looking like this. Thank you very much.
I mean...
Your girl on fire is burnt out. I need you to join this team now.
There isn't a soul in this dungeon who knows the first thing about Katniss.
I mean, a good bit of reverse psychology there, though, to be fair. But yeah, man, like, I guess there's no... Everyone's just the same here.
Corinne lost her family too. Daughter and a husband.
Katniss Everdeen has consented to be the face of our cause. In exchange, I have promised several concessions. We'll assess all opportunities for the extraction of the victors held hostage in the Capitol. Peta Millark, Joanna Mason, and Annie Cresta. They will be granted full pardon for any and all crimes committed against the local cause. If Katniss Everdeen fails to fulfill her duties, the deal will be off.
I mean, I think that's fair, to be fair.
May I speak freely?
You don't appear to do anything else.
The thing with revolutions, they're a tender flame. They need to be nurtured. A bit of oxygen.
Oxygen.
One sure way to put it out is to smother it.
Or to use up all the air in the room. Excuse me.
You know what gives a revolution? That hair.
Let's pull no punches, even when we're in, like, the trenches.
Now I'm condemned to this life of jumpsuits. It is wonderful to see you again.
Ah.
Senna. He's dead, isn't he?
No.
Yes.
Oh, no.
He made Plutarch promise not to show you this until you decided to be the Mockingjay on your own. He believed in this revolution. He believed in you.
I'm really gutted.
There's not much of a prep team here in 13, but we will make you the best dressed rebel in history.
The image, it counts. Especially amongst the sea of the grey and everyone that, like, that'll really stand out. I can't believe it that, I just thought they'd maybe keep him pretty, but of course, wow. Wow.
Let's bring up the setting.
Wow. That's powerful, man. This is gonna feel so artificial.
People of Panem, we fight, we dare, we...
You've just been in battle! I'm sorry. Excuse my outburst. You've just been in battle.
I mean, you know, give her a few attempts.
People of Panem, we fight, we dare to end this hunger for justice!
Hey, Mitch.
And that, my friends, is how a revolution dies.
Hey, Mitch. Oh.
Let's everybody think of one incident where Katniss Everdeen genuinely moved you.
When she volunteered for her sister at the reaping.
Good one. Yeah. Yeah.
What do all these have in common?
No one told her what to do.
So what you're suggesting is we toss her into combat?
Put her in the field.
No, we can't protect her.
It has to come from her.
I want to go.
And if you're killed?
Make sure you get it on camera.
I love me some Katniss, I ain't gonna lie. I love me some Katniss. Make sure you get it on camera. You on candid camera now. Okay, sir.
Regular,
To him.
incendiary, explosive arrows. Tell Finnick. Got a trident for him.
Trident. Come on, King Triton.
Let's not fire the red ones in here.
Yeah. This is just a wow. Katniss. Use your head.
You just left the districts to fend for themselves?
We barely survived. We weren't in any kind of shape to launch a counterattack.
Sounds like exactly what Peta said when you all called him a traitor.
Very spot on.
For the cause, this is Cressida. In my opinion, one of the best up-and-coming directors in the...
I mean, she'll always be Queen Marjorie to me. It's so weird, isn't it? And your cameramen, because this needs to all be seen and shown.
We all fled on our own. For this. For you.
Wow. Under pressure. I guess it's interesting when if they all fled on their own, the argument could be made as to why Peter can't flee on his own.
Katniss has been recovering, but she insisted on coming out and seeing some of you wounded.
Well, we've got plenty of those.
Yes, Commander. Oh gosh. Hope. This is...
What are you doing here?
I came to see you.
What about the baby?
I lost it.
You're here to fight with us?
I am.
Wow. Actual shivers down my... Wow. Imagine that's the strength.
Confirmed. It's her.
He's not going to be happy about that.
We may be able to target her.
I've got his tea bag.
Any association with the Mockingjay symbol is forbidden. Everyone inside that hospital has committed treason. Show them what it costs to be friends with Katniss Everdeen.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. You can't do this.
Get back away from the wall!
Ooh. The disorientation. That ringing. Oh. 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 What's their plan? Where's she looking to go? I'm going into buildings right now. Like. Oh. Wow. Are they going to take out these jets? Is that... Don't let that land at the hospital as well, though.
Help them! Help! Get them out!
Katniss, can you tell everyone what you're seeing right now?
Oh my gosh.
If you think for 1 second that the Capitol will ever treat us fairly, you are lying to yourselves. This is what they do, and we must fight back. Fire is catching, and if we burn, you burn with us.
I mean...
And burn our districts to the ground.
Plutarch's faith in you wasn't misplaced.
But do you see that?
Thank you.
I mean... Well, they put that together well. It's hard balance of emotions still to reckon with though. Because you want to feel inspired, but then you remember what you're being inspired for and against, and it's, yeah.
All work shifts will be extended by an extra 2 hours.
Oh.
Failure to meet these quotas will not be tolerated.
Oh my gosh. So work them harder make them like resentful to Katniss. Oh wow! Oh wow! I mean, surely they're sitting ducks in the trees. I wouldn't have thought anybody would have got away with that. I mean, this is the point when someone's got nothing to lose. If we burn, you burn with us. They're gonna rekindle, aren't they? They are. Love the one you with.
And I think for you, Peter, it must be particularly...
Why is he holding that?
Yeah. I wish I could give this rose to you, Katniss.
He's changed so much already. What are they doing to him?
A sweet gesture for a girl who has inspired such...
He looks weird.
I doubt she even knows what's happening or what's really at stake. Don't be a fool, Katniss. Please. Please urge them to stop this war.
Is he being serious?
Thank you, Peter Millar, for these revelations about the real Mockingjay.
Did you see what he looks like?
And thank you.
I saw a coward.
Hmm.
Everyone has a choice. How can he sit there in the Capitol and defend the people who destroyed his home and murdered his family?
He doesn't know.
Peter, unless he's just blinded by love and wanting to protect Katniss, there's no way that he would just be okay in what the Capitol are doing. None. I don't believe that. He looks terrible though.
Bang, first shot.
I mean, she's really Spielberging this whole thing, right? Tighter, tighter. Get the tears, get the tears.
They firebombed them as they ran away.
Wow.
915 out of 10,000.
Wow.
You saved so many people, Gale. Without you, there'd be no District 12, not even the memory of it.
Bless him. That's very sobering. Oh.
I knew you'd do that.
Oh.
Because I'm in pain. That's the only way that I can get your attention.
This is so complicated. I don't know who I'm rooting for because I'm like, they're both good people. Is it? Is that a Mockingjay?
Yeah, that's a Mockingjay.
Thank you. Beautiful birds.
Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man, they say, who murdered 3.
Every district's saying this.
Yes, but not the capital.
It's like a slave chant. Things that can galvanize people and bring them together. Can't smite that. As much as you might try, you can't smite that. That desire, that passion, that hope. Imagine being at the front knowing that you're gonna get mowed down like that. Oh my gosh. They're still coming. Wow. Wow. BAU is not BAU. Does that mean you can get through?
Granaries on fire. And of a savage attack.
Oh my god.
On the hydroelectric dam.
Interrupt your regularly scheduled horse maneuver.
Stop this shit. Stop it.
That's it. That's our footage.
Speedy's in.
Goodness.
He sees it. He sees our papa.
Peter, please continue.
Come on, come on.
They're coming, Katniss. They're gonna kill everyone. And in District 13, you'll be dead by morning!
Oh.
That was a warning.
Imagine they've been torturing him And everyone thought he was a traitor.
Proceed in an orderly fashion to your nearest stairwell and descend to
Wow.
Madam President, 3 capital squadrons just entered our airspace.
I was gonna say they must have known at some point this was gonna happen, because they're gonna try and wipe them off the planet. Oh my gosh. Oh, and now the panic starts.
Mom!
Oh, she's fine then.
Where's Prim? I thought she went to find you.
But where is she?
She went back to the
Oh
cab.
no.
This is closed in
1 minute, 60 seconds. I mean, it's your family, so.
closed in 30 seconds.
You're gonna make that in 10 seconds. 3. Oh, it's Gale.
2.
Oh.
1.
You went back for the cat? What were you thinking? I wasn't gonna leave him behind.
Peter. Oh, that's actually. I'm not even that big an animal person, but that is, yeah.
We are going to wait this out. This is what we're built for.
Wow. Can't even imagine.
They promoted me at the hospital.
Oh.
Forgot to tell you.
Well, that's good news.
Training me to be a doctor.
She's like their local Dr. Quinn. He's not going to do anything, is he? He's just realising the depth of the situation.
Snow's using Annie to punish you. He's taunting us with them.
After your first games, I thought the whole romance was an act. But it wasn't until Peter's heart stopped and he nearly died that I knew I'd misjudged you. You love him. I'm not saying it my way. Maybe you don't even know yourself. But anyone paying attention can see it.
How do you live with it?
It takes 10 times longer to put yourself back together than it does to fall apart.
That's a really good point. Oh my god, I misjudged him.
I need you to tell Panem that we survived an attack by the Capitol with no casualties. We had 8 extra minutes of civilian evacuation because of Peter's warning. I won't forget that.
You gotta think, what did that cost him? Because he looked terrible even before then. I can't imagine being in the clutches of a establishment like that. And the fact that he got to give us a warning. Wow. And they've littered it with like his roses and stuff. He's so sick and twisted.
Tell Snow 13 is alive and well.
Is that wise?
He's gonna kill Peter. I can't do this. 13 is alive and well, and so am I.
He's punishing Peter to punish me. No. No, he can't do this.
I mean, what would any of us do in that situation?
They're rescuing Peta.
What? And President Coin?
You know, I can never fully support that woman in light of the prohibition.
Where's my liquor?
And with the power out, Coin sees this as an opportunity. 6 soldiers went in, volunteer only. And guess who was the first brave soul to sign up?
Gale. Why is that making me emotional? Because he was wrong about him. He was wrong about him.
Finnick?
They're gonna use Finnick to do this.
Okay. Take your time. Just remember to keep talking and don't stop.
This is Finnick O'Dare, winner of the 65th Hunger Games. And I'm coming to you from District 13, alive and well.
What they don't know is this broadcast is jamming their entire system with noise. Early defense warning, internal communications, everything.
Oh, wow.
As goes through, our team should be able to get in and out undetected.
President Snow used to sell me, or my body at least. If a victor is considered desirable, the president gives them as a reward. If you refuse, then you kill someone you love.
Oh, he's gross. Oh, he's the worst. He's actually the worst.
8, 7.
I have everything
4,
crossed right now.
3, 2, 1.
But I found a much more valuable form of payment. Secrets.
Oh. And he said this at the in the second one, didn't he? About secrets. What do you know, Finnick? Imagine flying in pitch black like that. I was thinking, can nobody hear a plane or a helicopter or whatever?
I know all the depravity, the deceit, and the cruelty of the capital's pampered elite. The biggest secrets are about our good President Coriolanus Snow.
Oh. Oh, where is my popcorn?
Such a young man when he rose to power, such a clever one to keep it. One word. Poison.
He spread poison, or did he actually poison someone? Ooh. I'd say it's the silence for me. It's the silence for me.
There were so many mysterious deaths to adversaries, even to allies who were threats.
Just wipe them out to remain in power. I mean, you can kind of believe that people would actually do that.
But antidotes don't always work, which is why he wears roses that reek of perfume. Help cover the scent of blood from sores in his mouth that will never heal.
Ah. And when he drank from that wine and it spilled back into the glass. Ah. Ugh. Is on that?
The system is rebooting.
Oh.
It's coming back online. Must be diverting power from another source. Filtering transmissions. Another 60 seconds and we'll be cut off.
Madam President, should we call back the hovercraft?
Broadcast me. If Snow's watching this, maybe he'll let the signal in if he sees me. President Snow, it's...
Oh.
I don't imagine you're calling to thank me for the roses.
I never asked for this. I never asked to be in the games.
Box.
I never asked to be the Mockingjay. Just wanted to save my sister and keep Peta alive.
Come in. Box.
Please, just let him go, and I will stop being the Mockingjay. I will disappear. You will never have to see me ever again.
Miss Everdeen.
Box, come in.
You couldn't run from this any more than you could have run from the games.
Command, I need a situation report.
Box. We're running out of time.
I'm surprised he came on.
Release Peta and take me instead.
We're long past the opportunity for noble sacrifice. It's the things we love most that destroy us.
Why do you look so happy?
Don't you think I know your friends are in the tribute center?
He knows that they're in there.
Box, come in.
It's a trap. He was taunting me. No, wait,
Box, come in.
No, we don't know that. We don't
Did
know.
I lose them both tonight? Did I lose them both tonight?
It's the worst torture in the world. Waiting when you know there's nothing you can do.
My emotions? I can't imagine what hers must be like. Oh my gosh.
Get back.
They're back. What?
Want that.
Joanna?
Finnick!
Is that Annie?
Annie.
Aww.
Gail!
Aww.
What is it?
I don't get it. Every gun was back online and on us, and we flew right past them. They let us go.
Why would you let them go?
He's in there.
It's Peta, really. Oh my god, it's all thin.
Peta.
Oh my gosh.
Peter! Get off! Get off of her! Let go!
What the? Dude, I'm like mid-cry. I don't even... You push that tear straight back in.
No, Katniss. No, you're swollen. Don't touch. No. Calm down. Calm down. You're okay. Don't try to talk. Peter's okay, I promise.
What?
It's called hijacking. We don't know how long the Capitol's been doing this to Peta.
It's fear conditioning, enhanced with tracker jacker venom. They torture him, shocks, beatings, and strip down his identity. And then all of that suffering and fear is redirected.
That's why they let him go. Oh dear.
I am pleased to announce that the victors have been liberated. We have sent a clear message to the Capitol that we will never again endure injustice.
She best not be going to see him just yet because there's too much still going on.
This new Panem is on the horizon, but we must take it for ourselves. We can conquer this stronghold because we are one people.
Oh gosh. Oh wow. Oh, he passed before. Who is this? I know this voice. Oh. Oh, you want to find out who's singing this song? Well, I'm gonna let that continue to play. I don't know. I feel like I really hate this president. Like, and I know obviously it's a fictional thing, but it's absolutely brilliant. That movie, to me, is the best one so far. Like, I don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed the first one, in terms of how it was set up and getting us invested and stuff. I thought the second one, again, was really good, perhaps even better in terms of, like, how it made you really think about, you know, how strong the Capitol is and how many cards they hold. But this one felt the most desperate. This one felt the most... you know, there is so much that's out of their hands. There's so much that's out of Katniss's hands. But I called it though. I said I felt that something was gonna happen. We were gonna lose someone, and in a way, it's brilliant in that we actually haven't lost someone. Someone hasn't, in terms of one of the main characters, hasn't you know, is no longer here. But if anything, actually what they have done is probably even more barbaric. Like, you know, him to say that, like, remember, it's the ones we love the most that will ultimately destroy us. Like, I want you to remember that. Like, he knows how much that Peter means to her, and he's now made this a personal vendetta against her. And like she's saying, she's like, I didn't ask for this. You are the one that created this ridiculously barbaric tradition that keeps us all in check and keeps his peace, but it is barbaric. You created this. I didn't ask for this. You're going to put my sister in it, and potentially I would have lost her. So all I did was stand up for my sister, and now I don't want to lose Peter, so I'm doing what I can to not lose him. And yet he's like, you know, no, you know what you did. You know what you did with your ulcerous mouth. Oh God, and that can happen to a better person either. Like, I'm so glad that, like, he's suffering. And maybe that's the reason he's so bitter, but again, I'm still keen to know how Finnick knows, or, I mean, as he said, he was kind of, so, I mean, even that, like, I wasn't expecting that. That was something that just came out of nowhere, and I'm like, look, so he used to sell people's bodies and that as well, like, so there's nothing that this man hasn't done. Like, there's literally nothing this man hasn't done. Poison people to get where he's at, to keep power, you know, like, basically, I don't know if I can say that word on on YouTube, but, you know, he's acted as someone that could do things like that. Just think this one was probably the most emotionally connected. I mean, aside from obviously what happened to Rue in the first one, which really upset me, there were so many moments in this that almost brought me to tears, because like, and did bring me to tears, because I'm now really invested in the connections that they've got. I've now seen like how many kind of obstacles they've already overcome, and what they're still trying to achieve. Like, I think I forgot her name. I'm just seeing it as well. Julia, the Colonel Coyne, President Coyne. I actually think she did a really good job of being quite stoic, being a good leader, because you need someone in a position like that that can continue to steer the ship. And knowing that, like, she obviously lost her husband and her daughter, was her husband and her son, husband and a child anyway. Like, you know, she's got every reason, like everyone else, to like fall apart. But it's a little bit like Gail said about Finnick said, like, it takes a lot longer to put yourself back together than it does to fall apart. So actually, she's got all these people relying on her. She needed to be quite strong. And although she was quite, like, in the beginning, I can imagine that she's a bit like, we're not in the game, we're not prima donnas here. Like, you know, so you and your demands, like, that's not how it works, I'm afraid. But, you know, I'm really glad that, I can't remember his name, but the guy that was kind of like her advisor, her Tyrion, was able to kind of convince that, like, yo, she is the best shot that we've got. Because, look, even when Katniss walked into that hospital and everything just stopped around her, like, that's the power of a symbol. You know, imagine, like, I don't know, there's a lot of people out there that don't like Meghan Markle right now, do you know what I mean? Like, but imagine that, like, you know, she goes somewhere where, you know, they've kind of been on that journey with her in terms of how she's been, like, treated and stuff. And actually, like, seeing that as a symbol, because she's been through so much, so I can get through so much stuff as well. Like, that's important to people, do you know what I mean? Like, it's important to have that kind of hope. And I won't lie, like, as much as this is all just fun and games and you know, it's just a reaction, you can, I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but, like, I can't watch this and not make correlations with, like, either things that happened in the past, things that are running concurrently, like, and it's really, it's very out of body experience to be kind of like sat here, like, making a review and a judgment of a film and how much I've enjoyed the film or didn't enjoy the film or what I liked about it, when so many aspects of it, visualizing a lot of things in my spare time, which obviously when it's not in my spare time that I'm not do you know what I mean? Like, you're kind of forced to, and it's hard, like, you know, them being how many layers underneath the ground. I don't know, it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just me, like, and maybe I'm just seeing it, like, far too deeply, but I know that in the comments, like, thank you so much as well, like, the people that have watched with me, like, I really appreciate that, because it's nice to kind of, I know, get to be able to talk about this with people, so, like, I appreciate you commenting too, and, like, there's so much, like, background and stuff that I didn't know from the books, like, so for example, Peta actually had to have his leg amputated, like, after the first game, which I didn't know, because it doesn't cover that in the film. Lots of other little things, like, you know, when Katniss got disorientated in the first game, when that, like, thing went off, like, it was more than just disorientated, she actually lost her hearing, I think they said. What else did they tell me? That the books themselves, like, the author actually wanted to, and the reason why I guess they've got young people in the book, in the movie, is they wanted to kind of, I guess, show the horrors of war and, like, make sure that, like, you know, young people can understand that. So in a way, as much as I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that, like, they put these young people in there, actually, war is so indiscriminate, like, and any one of us at any point, young, old, woman, child, sick, whatever, can be entangled in it. So in that sense, it's actually really poignant that they've got, you know, these young and vulnerable people within it. The fact that they went out to the hospital, like, again, like, it's just, you know, it's just really, really difficult and hard to kind of like not draw comparisons, and I suppose this is probably the reason why, because it's important that we're able to look at the horrors of this, even if it's just a movie, and we're like, we want no part of this, like absolutely none. That song as well, the Hanging Tree, that song was so haunting. As it reminded me of like a slave chant, or somebody, and again motivating people through music to get through the most arduous, horrific, hellish of times, and again showing that like you have not beaten the spirit or the hope out of me. I cannot lie, I did not expect to enjoy these movies anywhere near as much as I have. Like anywhere near. The acting has been tip top. Like so many little things. The fact that Sinner didn't survive, like I'm so sad about that, because someone mentioned in the comments about, oh, you see what happened to Sinner, but I just thought that was like, oh, when he got dragged away. But the fact that they actually like, and then the fact that he made that suit for her. I don't know how many people watch Pokemon or anything like that here, yeah, or did or whatnot. But the fact that Mockingjay just basically turned into a phoenix. Can we just turn into just broke the mold and just turned into a phoenix? This is a brilliant movie series. Absolutely brilliant. This is definitely my favourite one so far. Like, that shadow of a doubt. Like, as I said, I really loved the first one. I really enjoyed the second one, but this is the so many layers of despair and overcoming that, and courage and passion, and again forgetting that Katniss is still a pitney. She's a kid. She's a kid. I can't imagine making these big boss moves like when I was that age. Like I just feel like, Mama. Where far now, Mama? Like, honestly, amazing. Like, everyone within it should be so proud. Like, so proud. There's probably going to be even more things that come to me before the end, but this could end up being like a 3-4 hour like breakdown. But just to say that for me, best movie so far. I really hate President's. I thought I hated it before, but like the level of disdain I've got from him now is just to do that to Peter. To do that to poor, drawn, tortured, crazy, like all swallow up a throat, like that moment, like I was genuinely mid, like he's here, like oh my god, look at him, look what they've done to him. And then just as the tears run down my face, he's got his hands around the neck. Oof. Honestly, they've done a really good job with these. I'm sure I'm not the only one. This is back in 2014. I thought maybe there would have been a bit more staggered across the years, but I'm guessing, like, wow. Wow. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Really loved it. I'd love to know what everyone else thought about this film. And I don't even know, like, I mean, it would be great if they were able to reverse what happened to Peter, but then I feel that would be a little bit too, like, I think it'd be too predictable, like, it'd be too, like, and they all lived happily ever after. So I don't know whether, I as much as I would want that for them, I don't know whether that's actually going to be the case. I think the fact that Gale went in to save him after talking smack about him, but fair enough. And the fact that so many people went against Peter and was just like, oh, he's a traitor. And like, you know, he so even with that mind control, and I wonder if that's the reason why he was able to break it for a second, because he saw Katniss and he was like, no, I know what they're planning, and it kind of like did that thing of like get out, where it's triggered him for a second, and he was like, no, you gotta get out, because had that not happened, they would have been absolutely wiped out. So, you know, the fact that everyone like was so against him and stuff, and like he's gone through the absolute worst. So I would love for him to get fixed, but I don't know whether that's realistic really. I feel because he's always loved her, I feel like it's gonna end with him saving her somehow and knowing that she should be with Gale. Even though she loves him, and like my man said, like Finnick said, maybe you don't know how you love him, but you do love him. But maybe they would just, it's like a Romeo and Juliet thing, and it's beautifully tragic in that like they are so in love, but they were just never destined to be together. Which I don't know whether Gale would want that, because he doesn't want to be the second best. Like, I'm in pain. Like, now you've noticed me. But I think that's what's going to happen. Either that, or it's going to be the flip, where Gale sacrifices himself to save Peta if he gets fixed, because they're destined to be together. One of them isn't going to make it. I'm certain of that. One of them isn't going to make it to save Katniss. And I just cannot wait to see how they bring down that President Snow. Anyway, again, thank you so much for watching this with me. If you did enjoy this, if you did, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That would be amazing. Thank you very much. I do have a YouTube membership, so you can head over there if you want to become a member of the channel. That'd be amazing. Particularly because I'm looking to do this full time soon, so I'm gonna need all the help I can get. And I've also got a Patreon as well. So this is what like my full reactions will be on there if you want to watch along with me, because there's so much I have to edit out for YouTube. So yeah, so lots and lots of other little perks as well. But for now, thank you so much for watching with me. I really do appreciate it, and I guess I'll see you on the next and final one. Oh, but there is a new one out, so not the final one, but the final one of... See you on the next one.